Uh, with that being said, I would like to invite Arpana. We are also going to offer the Gayana Seva on this auspicious Navaratri. Welcome, Arpana. I'm very proud to have you in this Yada platform. And because I've seen you how much participating, involved you are, and how much sincere you are in all your efforts. So I'm feeling even more happy to host you. Uh, Arpana Ajit, a quick introduction. She's a sophomore at Basis Scottsdale. She has been learning Carnatic music under Guru Shyam Krishnan and Carnatic violin under Mysore V. Amba Prasad and Bharatanatyam under Silambam Phoenix Dance School. She has started her music learning both violin and vocal under Guru Sharada Mami, who's also Sharada Ramakrishnan, then later continued her Carnatic vocal under Janaki Mami, and recently started learning under Guru Shyam Krishnan. She continued her training with Guru Sharada Mami's Guru, Mysore V. Amba Prasad, later in her violin learning. She has accompanied singers on violin for Sri Murali Bhatt sir's students. Other than the musical activities, she is part of an organization called YEF, Youth Empowerment Forum, holding the position of a member of the board of directors. Her hobbies include graphic design, reading, being with her family. Welcome, Arpana. Quite an impressive background. Um, we cannot hear all the beautiful music you're going to bring and make this evening truly divine. So the floor is yours.
Namaste everyone. Happy Navaratri to all. The first song I will be performing is Vinayaka Ninnu in Ragam Hamsadwani in Adi Talam, and it's composed by E.V. Ramakrishna Bhagavatar. And thank you, Ramyanti and Yada, for this opportunity. I would have not been performing right now due to the COVID crisis, and I would just be sitting at home. So thank you for giving me this opportunity and making me get the best use of my time. Gajananam
Thank you so much, Arpana. Very beautiful, auspicious start with the Vinayaka song. Could you increase the volume little bit? I think it went a little dropped from the beginning.
Okay.
Can you maximize it, or can you come more closer and sing?
Yeah, I'll come closer. Yeah. Is this better?
Is that the maximum volume?
Yeah, I'm sitting close to the computer now.
I think it is. It can be little more louder. Is there any like a headphone or anything connected to your laptop, or is it?
But I haven't connected anything.
Okay, so can you probably we have to sing more louder, I think.
Yeah, I'll sing louder then. Okay. The next song I will be singing is Mamavadu Shri Saraswati in Ragam Hindolam. It's also set to Aditalam, and it's written by Mysore Vasudevacharya. वैकुण्ठपुरवासम् वेङ्कटाचलनिलयं वैकुण्ठपुरवासम् वेङ्कटाचलनिलयं वैकुण्ठपुरवासम् पङ्कजनेत्रं परमपवित्रं पङ्कजनेत्रं परमपवित्रं पङ्कजनेत्रं परमपवित्रं शङ्खचक्रधर चिन्मयरूपं शङ्खचक्रधर चिन्मयरूपं शङ्खचक्रधर चिन्मयरूपं वेङ्कटाचलनिलयं वैकुण्ठपुरवासम् अम्बुजोद्भव विनुतम् अम्बुजोद्भव विनुतम् अगणित गुणधामम् अम्बुजोद्भव विनुतम् अगणित गुणधामम् तुम्बुरु नारद गान विनोदम् तुम्बुरु नारद गान विनोदम् तुम्बुरु नारद गान विलोलम् वेङ्कटाचलनिलयं वैकुण्ठपुरवासम् मकरकुण्डलधारा मकरकुण्डलधार मदन गोपालम् मकरकुण्डलधार मदन गोपालम् भक्तपोषगसि पुरन्दर विठलम् भक्तपोषगसि पुरन्दर विठलम् भक्तपोषगसि पुरन्दर विठलं वेङ्कटाचलनिलयं वैकुण्ठपुरवासम् पङ्कजनेत्रं परमपवित्रं शङ्खचक्रधर चिन्मयरूपं वेङ्कटाचलनिलयं वैकुण्ठपुरवासम् Thank you.
Thank you so much, Arpana. Such a beautiful display of your skill, filled with divinity. And I don't know what to say. It is, such a such a beautiful evening, just experiencing that the Shruti and your voice. So it went on so beautifully. Thank you so much for sharing this your divine art form with all of us. And having known Arpana is one girl. She came all like self motivated. In fact, I don't have her parents' contact information. It's all hers. She is the one who takes that lead and coordinates with everybody. Like Sneha, went and searched for her guru. Similarly, Arpana is like Ramya auntie, tell me what I should do. Where I should be performing, and she's so involved, and it's very hard to see interest coming from from that kid, without any force or push from the parents. So I really applaud you, and I'm very very honored to have you as part of the Yada family, Arpana. uh, because you have been also like role modeling by being taking a position of the the youth empowerment forum, and that's very impressive. I can see I can see that you are a very rightly going in, I mean, going in the right direction. What are, according to you, what are this generation youth artists longing for? Now, everybody is learning this art form, but what do you know, like, if you can spend, or even you can share your experience, what are they yearning for and longing for?
So for me personally, I'm longing for more time and for more, yeah, just time, because I have academics on one side and then I have my musical passions on the other side, and it's very hard for me to spend time equally on both, because both of them are important to me because they make up my individuality. So I think if I could just get more time to spend on both of them equally, because I feel like I'm spending too much time in school and not giving enough attention to my singing and my violin playing.
Hmm. And do you see that this COVID thing has changed anything?
Yeah, so I remember when the lockdown started in March, I could get more time because school was also a little relaxed, and I could get more time to do all three of my passions and not, pick and choose to just give it to school. But when school started again, it's a little hard because they think that we're sitting at home doing nothing, so they're just giving us more work. So yeah.
I know, yeah, definitely. And you are also a dancer, Bharatanatyam dancer. So art form, you cannot just get that art form. You need to give that much of the much needed time in order to perfect it. So just because you're learning music doesn't mean dance comes free. Probably there are some aspects, but still you need to practice dance as well. So definitely, that's very well said. It's the time that you all earn for, had if a choice is given, you know I'm sure that artists like you will make the best use of it. And I myself being an artist, I really thought that I have made much better use of this COVID pandemic than, when it's all in our brain, instead of, getting busy with like mundane things. It is very, very, you suddenly, space is opened up for you to do the things that you want. So definitely, but I can also see that it's going to get busier as the schools are starting up and gearing. So I do wish that, keep having that quest in you, that, so that whenever you find a little additional time, you will spend the time back into the art form. Thank you, Arpana. Uh, so, do you have a path? I know time you have already mentioned. Do you have a path on how you are going to shape your music career? Do you seek advices from other than your guru? Like, do you have a circle of or community who's helping you?
First, my parents. I think they were the ones who pushed me to actually learn. So I started learning when I was 4, and at that time I couldn't pick or choose. So my parents just pushed me, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna learn this. And now, till like I was 10 or so, it was just my parents pushing me. But ever since like I turned 11, I actually liked singing, and I could improve my singing. I could see that improvement in myself, and it wasn't just because someone wanted me to. It was because it was coming from the inside. So I think my parents deserve a huge appreciation in this moment for getting me to this place I am in right now. And for violin, I think the path I want to take for violin is being an accompanying artist, because I've already started doing that, and I actually enjoy doing that because the person singing, it's not just me in the spotlight. I get to help someone, I get to help someone put on their show and assist them instead of it just being me, myself. I get to help someone else achieve their spotlight. And I think accompanying is the way for me to go on the violin side. But for singing, I went to perform at the Guruvayur temple one day. Guruvayur temple is in Kerala, which is where my family is from. So I want to. That's like one point where I want to go someday in the future.
Awesome. Very nice. Thank you. And how you are saying that, you're helping to put up others' show, by being a violin artist. It's a very nice perspective. And sometimes you enjoy that, right? You get some special happiness doing that. And you're all kind of, off the center of focus.
Yeah.
So beautiful, Arpana. Very, very, very insightful. Uh, Last but not the least, we have to end the show, so I don't want to take up too much of everybody's time. Last question, could you tell more about your experience with the YADA involvement? Because I really wanted to ask you, because you were, like I was telling in the beginning, that you were kind of very much upfront, and your parents probably would have pushed you in the early stages, but they aren't anymore. So it's all you, how you found Yada, how you wanted to be participating. I don't need to go and ask you, hey, do you want to perform? You came forward and said, hey, I want to perform. So could you share your involvement?
So I heard about Yada in 20 like when COVID started. So like March, April, I heard about Yada at that time, and I'm always focused on like clubs for school, like meeting people who are like-minded in school, not like artistically. So I thought this would be a good opportunity for me to meet people who sing, play the violin, dance, and artistically talented people. So I thought it would be nice to reach out to you because you are the founder, the director of Yada. And I remember joining my first DID session, and it was super helpful because we weren't just singing Varnams or Kirtanams or anything. We were also exploring Kalpanaswarams and Alapanas and the Ragams. And I thought it was super important that I explored those areas, not just singing what my teacher is teaching me, but going a little above and beyond and practicing Kalpanaswarams and Alapanas because I will have to do them one day. And I am happy to be contributing back to the Yada uh, organization by facilitating the DID sessions with Arpana. And I also really like the idea of offering workshops because I get to meet people and sing with them and learn new things, which is important for me as a singer. Yeah. Auntie, I
It's
think.
talking on mute. Yeah, thank you, Arpana. Actually, DID is the Do It Daily session, and Arpana joined DID session as the first, like entry to Yada, and she has done voice culture workshop and Carnatic vocal Harikes Nallur Mute Bhagavathar workshop in the fall break during the fall break, and. Also, there are a lot of workshops that are upcoming, and I can always count on Arpana to be active member. Um and basically, we have these self-motivated, this bunch of kids, seeing them soar high through this Yada platform is the mission of Yada. So I'm sure, I'm very glad that you joined in the right time, Arpana, and we all will, walk together. And my commitment is to see you reaching great heights in the art form, whatever art form you pick. So, with that being said, thank you so much for a very divine evening. It was an absolute pleasure to hear you singing, and we have a lot of comments in the Facebook live session and also in this chat. So, really wishing you all the very best, and all the audience. Thank you so much because it means a lot for Yada as an organization and also for all these youth artists, and also you also get motivated and self-enriched by being in these things by with your presence. So thank you so much for all your support that you're providing each and every week. Wish you all a very happy Navaratri, and with the auspicious start, we will end today's session. I'll see you all at tomorrow's Anandotsav, celebrating Navaratri with a Kathak, dedicated Kathak session with mother and duo. mother and daughter duo. So we'll all see you tomorrow. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Ramyanti. Thank you everyone for attending. Thank you so much. Happy Navratri.
Thank you.